Right?
Yeah, its estimates are way off. I mean, again, they're either too low or they're too high, and I just think it's too hard to predict.
So in stocks. So you invest in stocks?
I did. I got burned a little bit, so I don't really.
How'd you get burned?
I guess obviously pulling out, before too soon,
Why'd you pull out? And what did you pull out of?
Man,
GameStop?
KODK.
I am Lincoln. I have a channel called BoAcademy.org. We teach long-term investing in the stock market, real estate, your own business, building wealth to retire on your own terms, right?
Yeah.
So we're all trying to do that, right? So what I want to ask you is, what do you invest in and why? And what's your name?
Oh, so my name's Steve. From California. I'm a realtor. So
okay. How old are you?
I'm 29.
29. Okay. Yeah. I'm 28. Almost there.
Oh, okay. Cool. Well, so I invest in my company. It's called EXP Realty.
EXP Realty.
So we're the first
business.
Yeah. So we're one of the first cloud-based brokerages. So pretty much our company idea is basically brick and mortar is going out of business, so everything's going to be on the cloud.
Yeah.
So essentially, people around the world are joining our company. We're the fastest growing company right now.
Yeah.
And we only have about close to 80,000 agents, and we're bigger than Caldwell Banker.
You said 80,000?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so...
Is it your own company?
No, well, I don't own the company, I work for the company. I'm an agent there.
And they're public?
Yeah, public company.
And
so
what's their ticker?
So it's a EXPI.
EXPI, okay.
Yeah, so I'm pretty bullish on it. I mean, it was at like $70 after the split. Before the split, it was at like $150.
Yeah.
Right now, it's at a good price, like $21. So I've just been buying it.
He's buying the dip, right?
Yeah, buying the dip.
Dollar cost averaging down?
Yeah, exactly.
That's good.
Yeah.
Could you believe it for a long time? How long did you plan to hold it?
It's basically my retirement, man.
Retirement?
I mean, honestly, as agents, you never see like a retirement party for a realtor.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to stop working when I'm 50.
Exactly.
And so with my company, the good thing is we have an incentive to basically attract agents. So if you attract agents, you get residual income from them, and basically it caps out at a certain percentage. And then it's just different ways of making money other than real estate, because at the end of the day, you're only as good as your last deal.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
So you got to just work, grind, make that money, invest, and be smart with your money for sure.
And you're from Cali, so I'm sure you know Graham Stephan.
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah.
And me, Kevin, and all them. Yeah. I used to watch them all the time.
Okay.
So
nice.
I'm curious. Have you heard of Compass?
Yes. I've heard of
Tell me about Compass. How are you guys different from Compass?
So Compass, from what I believe, I mean, again, they're more in the Bay Area. I'm in the Sacramento area. So essentially with Compass, from what I heard, they're just buying a lot of agents. So if you're a top agent, they'll go pay you, say, $1 million to come join the company, and you have to be here for a certain amount of time.
Yeah. What if you don't?
Well, if you don't, then, I mean, again, at the end of the day, I'm a strong believer in my company. I haven't really looked into them.
You should.
I should,
yeah. Why should you look into them?
Well, to know your competition.
Exactly.
Obviously. But yeah, man. I mean, again, I don't want to sell real estate forever.
Exactly.
I'm tired of the grind. I'm tired of clients complaining about inspections, or everyone's dad is a home inspector. You know, I'm tired of all that. I just want to make money while I can, and hopefully buy a penthouse here in this beautiful city one day.
You're from California. Is it your first time here?
Yes.
Okay, nice. Welcome.
Yeah.
So tell me about real quick. Tell me about what was the company? Zillow. Zillow they were doing iBuying.
Yeah.
That got messed up. What's your opinion on iBuying? Do you like it or do you not?
No.
And then Open Door and all of them.
Yeah.
Right?
So what happened with Zillow is they were overpaying for a lot of homes, and so now they have a ton of inventory out there, and they're just getting rid of it at a loss.
Yeah.
So I think
it's estimates, right?
Yeah, its estimates are way off. I mean, again, they're either too low or they're too high, and I just think it's too hard to predict.
Yeah.
I do think for some people, the whole convenience of having the online aspect may be easier.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, a realtor is still going to be needed.
Yep.
Because you got to know the areas, the streets. I could, obviously I'm not from here, but like if you're a realtor and you knew the area, you could easily say, hey, this part of Harlem is the hood.
Yeah.
You don't want to go there. All right. The iBuying system isn't going to tell you that. So, little stuff like that. I just don't think, in sales, it's ever going to go away. I just think the top agents are are only going to be thriving.
Yeah.
The new agents who are getting in every year,
and they're churning sometimes.
Yeah, there's like an 80%, rate of
churn.
Just leaving the business in your first year.
Exactly.
So. It is what it is, man. Just try to be smart with my money, diversify, buy stocks, NFTs.
Hey, NFTs, let's talk about NFTs. Yeah. I don't like NFTs, but tell me why you like NFTs.
Well, honestly, so I have the Full Send NFT.
The Full Send?
Yeah, Full Send.
What's that?
So, like Steve Will Do It and all those guys from Full Send.
Yeah.
Essentially, it is kind of like it's basically like a pass or a membership to whatever they do.
Yeah.
So they just recently did a Full Send meetup in LA not too long ago. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it due to business.
Yeah.
But it's just about a community, man. And I know Gary Vee just started one with his sushi. So I just think that, the future may be owning some sort of membership in either the metaverse or, some sort of crypto in a way to where tickets aren't going to be needed anymore. It's going to be all digital.
Okay, that's a fair argument. I will rebuttal, but I see your friends, they're getting a little bit restless. Yeah. Do you guys invest?
Real estate investor.
Come on. Let's talk about real estate investing. Thank you. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah. So tell me what's your name?
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel. Okay, so I'm Bro Academy. We got a bomber, huh? Oh no, not right now. We're BullAcademy.org, YouTube. You can search us there.
What are you?
Bull Academy, like bullish.
Right? Okay, Bullish Academy. Okay.
Yeah, so BullAcademy.org. And what we do is we teach long-term investing in real estate, in your own stocks, in your own business. And we were just talking about, your friend and I were just talking about his real estate company that he's investing in for the long term. We're talking about iBuying. So you also invest in real estate, I heard?
Hey there. I just want to ask a quick favor before we continue. First, thanks for taking your time to watch this video. We hope you're enjoying it because it was a labor of love to make. You can help us continue to make more videos like this by simply liking the video below, subscribing to the channel, and commenting any thoughts you have. Even if you just want to say hi, it truly helps the channel grow and is important to the YouTube algorithm. So before we continue with the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you're enjoying it. Thanks in advance, and let's get back to it.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of Bigger Pockets.
Okay, yeah.
You know Bigger Pockets?
Okay, yeah, definitely.
Green and Brandon Turner. So
tell me about that.
So essentially, it's a big real estate platform, social media and stuff like that. They teach a lot of young, new real estate investors how to buy, where to buy certain markets. And the cool thing about real estate is you can invest so many different strategies. Me and my brother, we buy a house. We're like a 3.5% down.
Yep.
House hack it for like a year.
Is that FHA or just conventional?
Either one. So you buy a house, you rent out bedrooms, you live mortgage free. You do that for a year to meet your 12-month requirement.
Yeah, to live the house.
Yeah, exactly. So after that 1 year, you buy your second house. You can't do the same thing.
Yeah, and you're renovating it, right? To make it better, add value to the property?
So actually, not the first home, but our second home we just now bought right now. We're actually going to renovate that one.
Yeah.
And I plan to renovate that one, rent out the bedrooms, and buy the third house next year. So
nice.
If you kind of just buy one house every year, 10 years from now, you'll be
exactly.
So that's our long-term play. NFTs, index funds, it's not, it's a lot safer.
Talk about index funds and stocks. So you invest in stocks?
I did. I got burned a little bit, so I don't really
How'd you get burned?
I guess, obviously, pulling out, before too soon,
Why'd you pull out? And what did you pull out of?
Let's see. I got burned with, I think a year and a half ago. Kodak.
Oh, you got into Kodak. You guys took. I did a video on that when I was happy. I was like, don't get into Kodak. And okay, talk about why you got into Kodak.
So I got in Kodak. I made like $1,000 the first day. So I sold some of the money and I doubled it down. So I put like twice as much the second time, and then by the next day it was tanking really bad.
So you're trying to day trade it?
Apparently, yeah. So before I realized what it was, but I don't really trust stocks too much. Index funds.
Why not? Because you got burnt?
Yeah, because for me personally, I don't understand it. So I don't understand why it would go up and down, the fluctuation in it. I understand things like long term, like 5 years from now, this would be better. But
why don't you do that?
Well, for me, I'm gonna put all my money in real estate personally. I got real estate. I'm gonna go 100% real estate.
Okay.
I had a few index funds. I just cashed out to buy another house. But yeah.
Okay. Well, I will suggest if you ever get back into stocks, don't day trade. Day trading, you make minimum wage, barely.
I also did option one time. Got burned on that
options. Don't do options. Yeah. Those are risky. You can if you want to. It's higher risk, right?
Okay, so let me
very high risk.
So what do you do?
Right?
What do you do?
It's asymmetric. So what I do, what we preach here is about long-term investing, right? I'm not against options, but what's his name? Forgetting his name, it's off my head now. But what he says is that if you invest for long term, so Warren Buffett, Peter Lynch, he said he never touched options when he was doing it, and he realized 29% annualized returns, which is amazing. 29% over 13 years, I believe it was. No options, no swing trading. Just invest for the long term.
What did
you buy companies? Nope, he was a manager at Fidelity. The Magellan Fund, one of the best funds ever, ran by Peter Lynch. And he says, don't do options, don't do day trading, don't do swing trading, just buy companies at cheap prices, valuable prices. You hold it for long term, 10, 20, 15 years, or however long years, not at week to week, month to month. You'll be fine. The markets don't fluctuate, right?
Yeah.
So my portfolio went from like $20,000 in 2019 to $100,000 in 2020 to $350,000 2021. But now it's like down to 100 because I'm heavily invested in a few companies. I like high risk, right? But you should take high risk if you're gonna hold for the long term. So otherwise you get burned.
So let me ask you, so do you do any real estate investing yourself?
I actually just bought a duplex last year.
Yes.
Right? So I got that. I'm in real estate too. I got my own business, stocks. Okay. Right? So you got diversifying that in the asset classes. But when it comes to investing in stocks, I'm more about concentration. So with few companies that plan to hold for the long term. Okay. So if you're playing to hold for the long term, you'll be fine. But if you're trying to get to like GameStop and Kodak and all that, you're gonna get burnt.
Yeah, I got burned for sure. So I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
Stick to real estate. That's it. Yeah.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, taking your time to talk to us. And I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you again for letting me borrow your friend.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Thank you.
What's the name of your channel?
BullAcademy.org. BULL Academy. Yeah, .org. Yeah, check it out.
All right, sounds good, my friend.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yo, what's up?
How you doing, man?
Ace, bro.
Thank you. You have been watching BullAcademy.org on YouTube, where we teach long-term investing by breaking down concepts and sharing the stories of companies to help you build long-lasting, sustainable wealth that will help you retire on your terms. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did and want to see more like it, please remember to like the video below, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and comment your thoughts on this topic. I would love to hear from you, and I always do my best to respond to every comment. And if you would like to engage with me outside of YouTube, feel free to follow me over on Instagram at Lincoln W. Daniel, where I share random thoughts on life and wealth building that I believe would help others. Finally, as always, this video has been brought to you by our patrons at patreon.bullacademy.org who support this channel financially to help us keep going and help me brainstorm new video ideas to share with all of you. We do all of this in our private Discord channel where we share knowledge and discuss the stock market in real time every day by sharing news, rumors, and new investment ideas so we can all do our own research and then come back together and collaborate. So if you're interested in all of that, I hope you'll join us over at patreon.bullacademy.org. I'm Lincoln with bullacademy.org. Thank you again and have a great day.